Hello, I'm Tony, and today we're going to talk about Gone Viral, available free from Amazon Games until the 13th of July 2022. It's a roguelike, though in my hour or so of playthrough I didn't see much evidence of the carry-through elements. They didn't seem to affect my gameplay at all. For my fellow non-gaming geared PC owners, I'll warn you that this did not play well on my laptop. For reference, Hades ran perfectly fine, which comes to mind as this is a very similar feeling game. Now the footage is a little bit misleading, as the game was a bit better than this. The recording software slowed it down, but it was definitely a lot more difficult to control due to the frame rate. No doubt the high demands are caused by the 3D graphics as opposed to the 2D sprites in Hades, and I don't think the 3D added that much. The basic premise is you're in a game show, kind of like the Running Man, if anyone gets that reference, where you fight to gain fans, getting more of them with more interesting kills, as long as they're seen by one of the cameras tracking you. Each level stays open for you to traverse as you wish, so you can leave excess items behind and come back for them later on, which is pretty handy. There's a good range of power-ups and abilities split into different categories that can be individually swapped out, so you can pretty much have 3 special moves at a time. There's a standard shop where you get a bit more control over the build that you're building. Upgrades are given to you by getting a certain number of fans, completing random challenges or killing bosses. As a result, exploring the entire level does give you more power, but obviously at the risk of getting yourself killed. Now, the poor FPS did really hurt my ability to progress through this game. In my hour or so, I only managed to defeat the first boss, which is one of many. There are a couple of other irritations with the game though, particularly an issue with pickups becoming unpickupable, which really defeats the point. Healing items, coins and keys would regularly end up inside a spike pit, and it was impossible to collect them. This could really have done with being fixed, as it often made a huge difference in the run itself. Sometimes the controls were a bit unresponsive, likely because I was spamming the attack button, which was uncancelable, so I ended up jumping into a pit after I'd killed someone, because a couple of attacks had been queued up afterwards. I think this game is the same level of polish as everyone was thinking Hades was going to be before being extremely surprised at how well it was done. There are some issues here, but there is a decent-ish game underneath, I think, provided you have a decent gaming PC. Unfortunately I don't, so I'm done with this one. I'm pretty neutral on this. My recommendation for this game is to play Hades instead. If you have the money for it. It does everything better. On that unhelpful advice, I'm all done. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.